So while loop is a block of is a code in Python that allows you to execute a block of code repeatedly as long as a specified condition is satisfied. So I'll just write what is that. So while loop, so it's used to execute a block of code until a condition is satisfied. Okay, so how does this work? So let's write a simple while loop first. So for while loop, first we need a variable. So let me take the variable that is I equals to 1. Generally, I is taken for looping. You can take any other variable as well. Next, we'll write while. So just write while, and then what is your condition? So I'll write while I is less than 5. So that condition I am just putting it here. While the value of I is less than 5 and give a colon here. So every time you start a loop, if loop, for loop or any other loop, so a colon is to be given and then press enter. So automatically it will come to the space called as indentation. So then you have to write what you would want to do. If while I is less than 5, when the value of I is less than 5, I want to print something. I want to print a message. So what a message I can print? I can print that the current value of I is, then after the quote I'll just write I the variable that I want to print. Okay, so now after that, how to increase the value of I or what to change here? So for that, what I will do, I equals to I plus 1. So what it will do now, after every time it checks for the I, it will increase the value of I by 1. So that's it, the code. Let's try to run it and see what happens to the result. So you can see here it's printing some value. So what value it is printing? The current value of I is 1. So for the first time it ran the loop and the value of I printed 1. Then after that, what happened? The value of I is increased by 1 by this statement, and next time it checks for the condition. Then at that time also, where the value of I is 2, so it checks the condition 2 is less than 5 is true, so it goes inside the loop and then again it print the value of I is 2. So like this it goes on and until the value of I is equals to 4, 4 is less than 5, condition is true, it print the output as 4. Now after 4, what happens? The value of I is equals to 5. Now 5 is not less than 5, that's why it doesn't go into the loop and the loop is completed here. That's why it is not printing the value of 5. So if you want that it should continue till the I value is 5, so we can write while I is less than equals to 5, then it will print the value till 5. Okay, so this is a very simple while condition. Now next is, if I want to break the loop, let's say I don't want it to continue till 5, I want to break it when some lesser value is there. So for that, what I can do, so I'll just copy this so that I can make another one. Okay, so here what we are going to do, so basically we want to break the loop. Okay, so break the loop, how to break the loop? First it will check for the value of I, and then we'll do one thing, we'll put a condition here. I is incremented here. So after I is incremented, what you can do, just write one more statement here. If I want to check a condition, if what? If I equals to the value, let's say I'll take 3. If I equals to 3, then give a colon here. It's a condition, it's a loop. If is also a loop, so put, hit enter, it will go to the automatically to the indented place, and then write the statement break. Okay, so that's it. So what it will do, it will check every time whenever the value of I is equals to 3, then it will break the condition and it will not go further. Okay, so let's see, let's run the code, what it is printing. So it's printed the current value of I is 1, then it checked if the I equals to 3, then it's okay, fine. So it will go for the next loop. When this if condition is true, it will not go to the break statement. Okay, so next time the I value increased to 2, it printed the value 2, and then the I value is increased, then I equals to 3. So whenever I equals to 3 for the next time, so what it will do, it will break it, right? It will break the while loop and it will not go back to the this position to check if 3 is less than equals to 5 or not, because we have broke the condition here. right? After that, what will happen? It will go out of the while loop, and that's why after printing the value of 1 and 2, it is not further printing any value. So this is how the break function can be used. Okay. So now let us do one thing, print some even numbers. So we are going to do, so here we'll write a simple program that print even numbers for me for a specific range. So the range I can define from 1 to 10 or from 1 to 20, whatever it is. Okay. So for that, let us take, if I want to print even number, obviously the first number is 2. So I will initialize a number, let's say number equals to 2, any variable I can take. Okay. Now when number equals to 2, I can take I also, but for understanding purpose, let's say the number is equals to 2. Now we want to print while number is less than equals to 10. I want to print all the even numbers below 10. So I am taking number is less than equals to 10. In that case, what will write? So we'll give a print statement here. Sorry, I have to give the colon and then print statement. What I want to print? The number is, remember always you have to write inside the column. The number is, then put a comma and write the variable, that is the number. So after this, what we are going to do, we are going to increase the number. Now num equals to what? Number plus 2. Here I am increasing by 2 because if I increase by 1, then it will not be a prime even number. So number equals to 2 and just will run it. So it is printing 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those are the even numbers. Okay. So with this also we can do one more thing, that let's say I want the user to enter the number and then it will do the operation, means I want the number to be 10 or 20 or 30 or 50, whatever it is. The user needs to give the input. In that case, we can make a change here. So let's take that. So user underscore value, I'll write user value equals to, I'll give one integer type and then I'll take input from user. So here what I am going to input, enter the value till which you need to see the even numbers, just a message. Okay, now let us run it. So before running here, I'll change while the number is less than equals to user value. Okay, now I am not changing, and now I am not checking a predefined value, I am just checking a value which is given by the user. So if I run this code, now it is asking me enter the value till which you need to see the even number. Let me write 50. You can take any number and hit enter. So now you can see it is printing all the even number till 50. Okay, so that's how you can do it. So one more program, interesting program we can do with while loop. So let me just write that. So that is, let's make a countdown timer. Countdown timer, or just a countdown, not a timer, just a countdown we are going to do. Means I am going to write a loop which can do a countdown from me from any number that you want. So for countdown, so I need something that is called as import time. So time is a library in the Python. So using this library function, anything related to timing, you can do with that. Okay. Now let me take, I want to do the countdown from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 like this. So I'll initialize countdown equals to 10. So this is a user defined value I am giving. So countdown is a variable, 10 is the value I want to give. So what I need to check? So while, what is the condition? Countdown is greater than 0. I am taking a different condition here. When the countdown is greater than 0, then what to do? Print the variable, print countdown. Okay. Now after that, what I need, I want that this should wait for some time, then it will print the next value. So for that, what I can do, I need time dot sleep. So this is a function. What it can do, it can wait for some time. How much time? In bracket you give 1, that means 1 second it will work. Okay. After that, what I need to do, so I need to change the value of countdown for the next iteration or the next time the while loop continues. So I'll write countdown equals to countdown minus 1. So every time it will decrease by one value till the value is greater than 0, it will go on. Okay, fine. So with this, what you can do, then I'll write one statement print. So let's say you're launching a rocket, so you can write lift off. Okay, so just print this message. After countdown completes, it will print lift off. Okay, now if I run this code, it is telling 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. Okay, so with this code there is a problem. What is the problem here is, so it is printing lift up after every countdown. That should not happen, right? Why? Because see, the print statement is written here just below the countdown in the same place. That means the print statement is getting executed in the every while loop. So if you don't want a statement to be executed inside a loop, so what you can do, you just press a backspace and start from the starting point. Now it will not print every time lift up. So once the countdown completes, it will print the values and then it will print the lift up message. Okay, so 1, then lift up. So if you want to make it count till 0, so here you can write less than equals to 0. Now what it will do, it will count till 0 here. Okay, what I have changed, I have just changed the value. I just change the value greater than equals to 0. It will print till 0, then it will lift up. Okay, so now if you have ever seen that countdown does not go like, it is not printing all the values. So what I want, that this 10 will be replaced. Okay, this 10 will be replaced, 10, 9 at the same place it will go on. So what I will do, I'll just copy this code and we'll do a very small change here. Then we can do the we can see a very good thing. So here in the print statement, so if you want that you print a statement, then delete that, in the same place you print again. Okay, so just print and delete that. So for that, write a comma, whatever message you want to print, just print it, then just print the comma and then write end. That means printing process is done. And equals to, this is a command you have to remember, so equals to /r. Okay, now with this, let us see what it does. So see here, at the same place it is counting 40, 30, 20, 10, 0 and then lift up. Okay, so it's very beautiful. So with this we'll end the while loop here, and in the next video we'll be seeing about the for loop, how to use the for loop.